Hey guys, so this is my 2-week postpartum video for me and baby. She's actually 2 weeks and 2 days, so I'm a little bit late on this video. Friday made her 2 weeks old, today's Sunday, but yeah, I'm going to try to make this video faster than my first week postpartum video. That one was really long, but yeah, I'll start with me. I'm feeling a lot better this week than I was. I was in a lot of pain last week. I've actually stopped taking my pain pills that they gave me. I only take them when I need them now, which is usually like once a day. I was taking them every 4 hours. And now I just kind of take them once a day, sometimes twice. I'll take one before bed. But I'm really not in any pain anymore. My stomach, where I had the C-section at, is numb. Like when I touch my stomach, it still feels numb down there. And but it doesn't hurt, so that's good. I'm finally starting to feel normal. I'm getting up just fine out of bed, and I know that was hard to do last week. It was hard to get up out of bed and just move around was pretty hard, but I feel better now. And the strips that I showed you in the last week's video, the first week postpartum, those stitches or whatever those things are called, the little white strips, are all gone. They came off slowly, one by one, like in a shower or whatever. And so I don't have those anymore. I still have no idea what my incision looks like. Like I said in the last video, I'm a big girl and my incision is underneath my big old belly roll. So I'm still kind of nervous to pick my stomach up and actually look and see what it looks like under there. Because it's only been 2 weeks. But eventually I will look, with the help of a mirror, of course. I did have a visiting nurse come to see me and baby on Thursday, and she had me lay down on my bed, and she did look at my incision, and she said that everything looks good, it's not infected or anything. And the only thing that she saw was there was one stitch that kind of came through from the inside, but she said not to worry about it, that don't freak out about it if I see it. I said don't worry, I can't even see down there anyway. But she said, yeah, that will eventually go away, and it's nothing to worry about. So I'm healing great. The wrap, the band that I had around my stomach, I still wear it, but not 24 hours like I was before. Now that the pain has gone away, I kind of stopped wearing that. But I know that it's good too because it makes your stomach go back down. She did check my my uterus, and she said that my uterus is just below my belly button right now. She said by next week it will be back down to normal size, so my uterus is shrinking fine. And it's so weird how they can tell just by pushing on your stomach, like where your uterus and stuff is. Like, I push on my stomach, I have no idea what I'm looking for or even feeling. But yeah, what else about me? Oh, there was some stuff that I left out on the last video that is kind of like TMI, but I watched a few postpartum videos to see what other women talked about. And yeah, there's some things that I left out, like bleeding. The first week, my first postpartum week, I wasn't really bleeding that much at all. It was very, very light, which I don't know if it's because I didn't actually push her through my vajayjay. I ended up having a C-section, I don't know. But the bleeding was very light the first week. This week it has gotten heavier. So hopefully it starts to die down, because it's been 2 weeks. I'm not sure how long you bleed for after you have a baby, but I know it's for a while, but I know it's heavier this week. What else? I don't know if I talked about going to the bathroom or not in the last video, but it took me, I finally went to the bathroom this week, which is, I'm talking about number 2. it took me almost 2 weeks, like a week and a half, before I could actually use the bathroom, and I was kind of worried. But I noticed that as soon as I went, I immediately started to feel better. My stomach wasn't hurting so much, so I think that it was just the gas and the buildup of why my stomach was hurting so bad in week 1. Because once I went, I felt fine, and let me tell you, I know this is probably TMI, but when I went, it was a lot. I mean, I went a lot. You could tell I haven't gone in a week. Yeah, I really went a lot. And for some reason, it's dark. Like what's a word I can say? My stool is like really, really black. But that could be from the medicine too. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's normal or not, but hopefully it turns into a normal color again. But, yeah, what else did I forget to mention? I think that was just it. Yeah, I think that was it. What else about me this week? We actually went out on our first outing. I went to a baby shower, and it was fun. I felt good, and it was the first time I actually took the baby out besides going to her doctor's appointment. She had her first pediatrician appointment, and it's so weird. I have a baby now. That, like, when I go places, it's fun though. I like it. I wouldn't change it for anything. Yeah, you. Yeah, I was talking about you. I think that's it for me. Baby, this week, like I said, she had a pediatrician appointment on Tuesday, which was her first appointment, and they weighed her. She's 7 pounds and 10 ounces as of Tuesday. I'm sure she probably gained a little bit more weight by then, by now, because it's been a few days. But yeah, she's 7 pounds, 10 ounces. And I was really surprised that they said that she was 19 inches long, but in the hospital she was 20 and a half. So I don't know if she shrunk or if either the hospital or the pediatrician measured her wrong. If she's farting. She's a little fart machine. She farts a lot. And her poop is starting to stink. I know the first week when she pooped there really wasn't any smell to it, but this week I've noticed, I can definitely tell when she has a poopy diaper now because it stinks. I couldn't tell the first week, but this week I can definitely tell when she needs a diaper change now. She still hates getting her diaper changed. She still cries. You would think somebody's trying to murder this child when I'm changing her diaper. She screams. And she also screams when I'm getting her dressed. She does not like getting dressed or getting her diaper changed. I hope she changes out of that, because it's a struggle getting her dressed, because she just tightens up and she cries and wiggles, and she's just all over the place when I'm trying to get her dressed, and it makes it really hard to get her arms and stuff through the armholes. And yeah. I can't believe how much she moves and cries and stuff when she's getting dressed. What else about her? She is now drinking 2.5 ounces now, and I asked the pediatrician if that was okay, and she said, yeah, give her as much as she wants. She said that she'll let you know when she's full, so she's at 2.5. I think I might bump her up to 3 because she seems like she might want a little bit more now. She's awake a little bit more often. When she eats, she's up longer. I know the first week she would eat and then she would look around for like, a few minutes and then she would go back to sleep. But now she's actually up and alert, and her little head moves around the room like this, and she makes eye contact with me now, and she stays up a little bit more than what she did, but she still sleeps a lot, but she did start waking up a little bit more. She still eats every 4 hours. She sleeps pretty good at night. She wakes up twice so far at night to eat. I used to wake her up to eat, but this week she kind of does it on her own. She's on her own little schedule now, where she wakes up like clockwork. It's like every 3.5, 4 hours she wakes up. It's like her little belly has a little alarm clock. So I kind of know when I'll be waking up because she's like a little alarm clock. What else? Pick her up a little bit so you can see her. She's sleeping now though. She still has her belly button. It is kind of hanging on by a little thread, so I think she's going to end up losing it very, very soon. It kind of freaks me out because it's just like hanging there, and there's like this like little like it's like hanging by this little yellow thing. It's so weird, and it just freaks me out because I'm scared that I'm gonna like her clothes, like she has pants on today, and I'm scared that it's like it maybe hurts her, or that her pants are gonna rub up against her belly button or whatever. But she doesn't seem to be in like any pain or anything, so. But I really think that her belly button's gonna be gone pretty soon, probably in the next couple of days. If not tonight. It's like really hanging on by a thread, which I'm surprised, because for her being 2 weeks, I thought she would have lost her belly button a long time ago, but she didn't. What else? She's still in her newborn diaper, still in her newborn clothes, and she's been sleeping with me. That was something I did not want. I did not want to do. I did not want her sleeping in bed with me. And even the hospital tells you not to have your babies in bed with you because of the SIDS thing. But she likes being in bed with me. When I put her in the pack and play to sleep, she'll start whining a little bit after a little while, and then I'll just pick her up and I'll put her in my arms and she'll be completely quiet. And then I'll lay her down in bed with me and I fall asleep, and that's where she stays. So she's in bed with me. Hopefully I can change that before it becomes a habit, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about moving the crib into my bedroom because I don't want her that far away from me. I know she has her own room, but I just feel like she's too far away from me. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. She's not even sleeping in her crib yet, so who knows. What else? I think that's it. I know I'm gonna remember stuff after I make this video because that's what happened last time, but I'll show her to you. And she has a little ducky outfit on today. And her is sleeping. I have to make a video one day when she's awake. But here she is. My little baby. Is your belly button still on there? Yep, it still is. Oh, it's so weird. Here's my belly. So 2-week postpartum belly. It feels so weird not having her in here anymore. But yeah, it's still really flabby and feels like really numb and weird down here. Like this right here is numb down here. I don't know when I'm gonna get the feeling back down there, but yeah, the incision is under here. Like I said, I have no idea what it looks like. But yeah, a couple more weeks and I can hit the gym and see what I can do about this. So I wanted to show you guys her little belly button, what I was talking about. Yeah, her skin's really dry. But right there, you can see it's kind of hanging on by a thread. I don't want to move it too much, but I think it's going to come off very, very soon. I'm scared to like touch it and move it around. And I'm scared that her pants are like rubbing up against it, but she seems to be okay. Alright, baby? She's like, leave me alone, Mom.